Welcome to the third installment of Askaprojectmanager, where you get to hear the behind the scenes of project management. Guess what, viewers? We got our first letter! And they've asked us about business requirements. They want to know how you can get information from your project team when they don't want to be there. How do you do it, Veronica? How do you make it happen? How do you make it so, number one? Well, it's easy, really. You start from the end. You ask them what they need in order for their end state to take place. So-and-so, I realize that our business case says blase skippy skip, and we need our end state to look like this. How can we make that happen? What do you need for that to take place? Please share. And if it's a perfect world, they'll tell you, because they want to talk about all the things that they know about that particular job. They don't get that opportunity often. They're like stars for a day. They can share with you anything and everything that they've ever learned about that particular position. It's their opportunity to shine. Now, that's if you have extroverts or people who are overachievers who really want to show you all their work that they've been doing all these years. That's not usually the case. Usually you get a project team that is comprised of individuals who would rather be somewhere else with someone else doing something else. How do you get the information out of those lovelies? How do you do that? Well, step one, you provide them with the opportunity to do the right thing. Step two, you once again give them the opportunity to do the right thing. Step three, you tell your executive sponsor that your project team isn't doing the right thing. I know we're adults. I know we shouldn't have to narc and share and put people in a bad situation. But they've put you in a bad situation. What if the shoe was on the other foot and there was something that you were supposed to do and didn't do? Don't you think they'd tell? You better believe they would. So get the information that you need as a project manager so that you can get your job done. Now, once you have the information, and quite honestly, once you've told on these people, they will be the first people on your project calls, and they're going to share the most information, a whole bunch of stuff that you've never thought that you'd ever need, and you definitely don't need for these business requirements. So how do you pull them back, rein them in? Cause them to not say so much so that they're not a part of every meeting minute that you ever type. Here's what you do. You say, I'm very happy that you provided me with that information, so-and-so, and we're going to table that. We're going to put that on a wish list, and we're going to circle back on that later. All those words, use them all. Wish list, table that, circle back later. It'll work. Okay. Now, then you ask them, so tell me, out of all that information that you just shared, which I thank you for very much, what is it that you exactly need for us to get this job done? Exactly. No non-value added steps, only value adds. Tell me what you actually need, and I'll make sure that I write those things down and I'll show them to you so you can see everything that I've written. And then we'll provide that to our technical team so they can make it so. Okay, as long as you're able to do those things, you'll be able to get the requirements that you need. So basically, don't be scared to provide the project team with the opportunity to do the right thing. But most importantly, don't be scared to communicate if they're not. That's key. You need to get the information that you need so that you can get your job done. And believe me, whether they know it or not, they'll be happier if they do it the first time. Thanks for coming. See you in episode 4. Bye-bye.